This is Remixer Report with your hosts, DJ JD and DJ J Spring. For the date of
May 3rd, 2010.
Hey everyone, welcome to Remix Report episode 46. I'm DJ JD.
And I'm DJ J Spring, and today we are going to highlight mixes of the new Usher smash, OMG. I set out on a mission to search for the hottest OMG remixes today, JD and myself did, and what we found was 1 billion of them online. So we tried to sort through some of these, and today we're going to bring you what we feel are the hottest ones. I was actually impressed. There were a lot of good ones, and the thing is though, is when there is a lot of good ones, if you want to make our list, they got to be slightly above average.
I gotta say, really good. You're right though. Most of them were good. Most of them were even in key. Yeah. So many more mashups these days are actually in key. So it is a little harder to choose. It's just which ones really have the most energy and.
Yeah, that's one thing I was looking for with the OMG remixes. The song in general is kind of a mellow song, a very mellow song, which I would say is only really good for the end of the night, at least towards the end somewhat. I don't think you'd want to play this song in the middle, really. I mean, even though it is a really hot song, it just lacks the energy.
I haven't really had any luck with this song yet, to be honest with you. I got my first request for it last night on a dead night. There were like 40 people.
I think it's still building steam.
Yeah, it just hasn't really hit for me yet. I'm not a huge fan of it yet. I think it's an okay song, but I know it's probably going to be big.
I actually do like this song. I do think it's going to be pretty big, and judging by the amount of remixes, at least DJs are going to be pushing it.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get started. We'll start with CrooklynClan.net's DJ Deville. He did his OMG Peak Hour Overhaul remix, which is what he's calling a lot of his mixes lately. He takes a lot of, he does usually with a lot of 120 BPM type songs, usually bumps them up to around 130. This one is still at 130, and it's dope as all those other Deville remixes are.
Yeah, he uses some pieces from Pound the Floor and different drums and stuff. It's really like high energy, really good for any club environment, for sure.
You know what, DJ Deville remixes are always going to have good sound quality, and this is no different.
Yeah. Next we have Serafin's SNA Club remix.
And I remember talking to Serafin as he was making this one, and he had mentioned how a few people were using the Kerncraft, the old techno, that was when it was still called techno, the old techno song, and a lot of people had mixed that with OMG, and Serafin told me he wanted to do something different, so SNA, as he called it, that stands for Seven Nation Army, and he used that song, mixed it with OMG, and it's right in key. It sounds great, and it's probably the most creative mix, I'd say, that we found of OMG.
Yeah, it's really good. Also on Crooklyn Clan is OMG Break Jules Banger from the Projekt Junkies, and that kind of goes into fidget house, Dutch house kind of sound, so if that's the sound you're looking for, you might want to check that one out.
Has some good hype on there, some good scoop hype.
Yep. Let's see.
We also have a transition on Clan that goes from 105 to 130, so it's always useful if you have some transitions lying around like this. If you're stuck at 105, it's a good way to get to 130.
Yeah, that's by Reno, and it's OMG the whole time, so it starts with like a slowed down part and speeds up, but it's done really tastefully, and it can definitely be.
And for anybody who knows me, that's exactly what I meant. It was OMG the whole time, and that's what I always look for in my transitions.
Don't get them started on transitions, people. Don't do it.
There's also a good one by Scooter on Clan as well. He did another transition, so you have those two options.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go over to StrictlyHits.com, where DJ TonyTone, he did a OMG remix. It's called Oh My Planet Rock, and obviously he used Planet Rock.
Yeah, kind of like a re-drum with Planet Rock over it.
A little B-more part in there too. It's a nice sounding remix if you want to switch it up a little bit.
For sure. Then Mike D did a blend over Hyper Crush's track Keep Up, which I think is a pretty dope track. And they're both in key, and it adds a lot of really good energy. So if you're already playing Keep Up, you might want to think about this blend to go between the two songs.
And if we're ever doing something like this, we always want to make sure we give you guys options. And for those of you who like the hype mixes, the best one that we found was from X Factor, and that's on a few different sites. It's on Strictly Hits and Crack for DJs. and they did their thing on that. Some good hype. I want to say like a minute's worth of hype. So if you mix into that song, it keeps the energy going.
Yep, for sure. Then of course our good friend Digital Dave did the OMG Ludafix, where he added some Ludaverse from How Low, and it sounds really dope.
It actually fits the beat very, very well. And one thing Dave said to me when he made this, and he sent it to me, he said, when you think of an Usher song, you're kind of expecting a ludicrous verse almost. And he said he felt it needed it. And as JD said, it sounds very, very dope. Especially my favorite part is when the How Low chorus comes on over the breakdown of the Usher OMG beat. So make sure you guys hear that for yourselves.
That's on your remix and Crack for DJs. Moving on to DJ City, we have Ken C's OMG remix, and that is also kind of like a Dutch fidget house sound on that one as well. Pretty dope.
And also is on DJ City the Ripper commercial club mix. Ripper has a couple mixes on DJ City. This was our favorite.
Yeah, it's straight up like really commercial club, like something you'd hear on like the Billboard club charts. Like, just works. Like, this is the kind of stuff maybe I'd play early in the night, just to kind of get the night going. House, and just like kind of straightforward house.
And last but not least, Disco Fries. They actually haven't even released this one yet.
Yeah, it's a Sony spec mix, so it might be official soon. Who knows?
Yeah, it should be. This is a real dope remix. We watched them actually break this one down, how they made it, at the Berkeley seminar that we just attended, the remix seminar that JD was a part of, along with Disco Fries.
Yeah, so look for that one coming out very soon. DiscoFriesMusic.com. It's definitely hot. You guys will love it.
And it has a dope dubstep part in there too.
Sick. So as always, let us know if we missed any good ones that you guys are playing, and let us know which one of these you like the best in the comments.
Especially, we always make it a point to check the sites, but there's always mixes floating around on the blogs that we always don't get a chance to hear. So please let us know if you guys have found anything. Register and leave a comment, or email us remixreport@gmail.com.
Remixreport.com